Well, here we are once again, Mount Pleasant, Michigan, Wood Shop Social, Jim Wood, chef extraordinaire. It's that time of year where a lot of us, we're getting down the Detroit River to catch walleye. We got a walleye fillet here. What are we doing with it, Jim?
So we're gonna do, I'm gonna call it a Greek style dish.
Which that means what?
Well, we just include a lot of Greek ingredients: oregano, sun-dried tomatoes, Kalamata olives.
Okay.
We're using actually some asparagus because we're getting into asparagus season. So
nice.
The sauce is also kind of a side.
Okay. So we're gonna cook the walleye and then we're gonna do a sauce after?
Yeah, we'll clean the pan out and then we'll make the sauce.
Okay, so how do we get started? Is that a panko thing over there? Or is
That's
that just
potato flour.
potato flour?
You can use regular flour. The only reason I'm using it is because we happen to have it.
Okay.
And it's a lot crispier than a normal flour.
Okay.
So we're gonna add a little bit of oil to the pan. And that oil has a higher smoke point, so we can get away with a little butter as well. And then we're gonna salt the fish. Add a little bit of oregano to the fish. We're gonna flour just the one side.
Just the one side?
Just the presentation side, and then we're gonna hit it with a little more salt. And then we're gonna go right into the pan.
Pretty simple.
Yeah. Don't want to complicate things too much. I mean, at the end of the day, the star of the dish is the walleye, so we don't want to.
Now, why'd you just do the bread of the one side?
That's the presentation side. We're gonna try to go for crispiness. The bottom will just get that flour is just gonna absorb all the sauce, and it's pointless. Since we're serving the sauce on the bottom, none of it goes on the top. Doesn't make it soggy, and the bottom will just become soggy with the flour on it. So.
Okay. Huh.
There's sometimes a method to my madness.
Yeah, well.
It doesn't always work out.
I can see that. Okay. What are we going to do for our sauce here, Jim?
So we're going to sweat some onion down first. And like I said, this is a sauce, but it's also a side. We're going to layer the flavor, so we're going to salt that onion first.
Okay.
Now we've got some fresh garlic. Just kind of cook that until you can smell it. We've got some asparagus. We've got some sun-dried tomatoes that we diced up. Now we're going to deglaze a little bit of white wine.
Man, does that smell good?
All right, as you can see, we've reduced a good chunk of the white wine.
Okay.
Then we'll add a little bit of stock. Fish stock is the best. I'm just using a really light chicken stock right here for now. And then we'll add a little bit of cream. So we've reduced this down. We add a little bit of Kalamata olive, and that's going to add a nice little briny element to the dish. We've got some whole basil leaves here. With something like this is kind of almost like a Florentine style dish. You can use spinach, but I really like the flavor that the basil brings. So we're just going to break those down a little bit. Then we've got some fresh dill, which obviously goes really well with fish. And then we're going to mound some fresh butter in there.
And what are we calling this dish?
Greek walleye.
Greek walleye. Oh, wow. There's a lot going on there.
Yeah, there is. It's not too acidic. The butter and the cream help balance out all that from the
Super
white
good.
wine, the sun-dried tomatoes. Get the salt.